all primed and base coated with the bone white, and I spent some time working on my design. I sketch it out. I'm not an artist of this sort, so I don't do such a great job, but I do enough that I can figure out what I'm going to do. And I think I know what I'm going to do. I can change my mind anywhere along the line, but I do know that I'm going to have black and white at the top, black and white at the bottom, and I think I'm going to put some in this middle stripe here. And I'm going to do a urn with flowers. And my granddaughter Lily loves this flower. Oh, God have mercy on my soul. I'll think of it in a minute. But I did remember what the other medium is for things that I paint. Is resin. Resin, that's what I could not think of. So I will think of this flower. It's a weird flower, but she loves it. And so I'm gonna put it on here. I did it on a table that I painted once, so I don't know if you can see up close. That's it. When I think of it, I'll tell you. It's one of my issues, lifelong issues. So, the next thing is gridding. And I need to get my gel pen. I always grid with gel pens because they wipe right off if I make a mistake. I can paint over them, and then if anything's showing, I can just wipe it off once the paint dries. So that's my trick. Let me get my gel pen. It's a tight fit over here between this desk that rolls. I have a limited space that I could go to back here because I have this screen here. And I don't know if I can move this thing back a little bit. I might. Move that back. More space. Then I have a little side table here that I put my paint on, and anyway, thistle, that's the flower. It's called a thistle. It's a weird looking creature, but I can paint it. So we're gonna do it on this mirror in honor of my granddaughter Lily, who's actually recovering from some pretty serious jaw surgery. So Lily, if you watch this, I hope by now you're all good and well and looking gorgeous. Okay, gridding. I need something to measure with. And I actually already did all the measuring last night. But what I do, this is I consider it a circle. It's an oval, but it's like a circle. So what I do, put the tape up here. It's weird because I can't go all the way around it because it stops. My best estimate, so I went halfway down. And where's the halfway mark? I think it was 27. Now let's see if that works. See, it's not easy to, if I could go all the way on the outside of it, it wouldn't be a problem. But yeah, 27 is half, so 27 and 27 is 54. And which is an even amount, which what you want for a circle. And I'm going to do, I think I'm going to do, I may do inch, either inch or half inch. I haven't decided, but and I'm honestly thinking about doing this. I'll have to get my calculator to figure that out. Several different colors that repeat all the way around the mirror. That looks really pretty sometimes, so I might do that. But I know I'm going to do the black and white on the edge here and the edges, so I can go ahead and start gridding that. And that was 49 inches, which is an odd amount, but if you do half inches, it's an even amount. So somewhere along the line, I gotta fudge a little bit to get it to come start in black and end in black. But that's a tiny little fudge I can do with no one ever noticing. So I'm gonna start gridding. And for that, I need, well, I guess I'll just use my tape. Yeah, as soon as I quit filming yesterday, I thought of resin. That's the way it is. Just like just now, I walked away to go get the gel pens, and I thought of thistle. It's, for some reason, I don't know what it is. I've tried to figure it out my whole life. Why can I not remember something on this, when I'm kind of on the spot, when it's like I've got to think of it. I've got to remember it. And especially people's names, it's embarrassing. If I have to introduce someone, I mean, it's really embarrassing. My most embarrassing moment with not remembering somebody's name is I was in this church thingy, and they had us all divided up into small groups to pray together. And these are my friends. These are my really, really good friends. And so when it was my turn to pray, I said, "Hey God, thank you so much for, say, Jane and Ashley and I couldn't think of her name." And one of the girls said the person's name, and I went, "And so and so." Oh my God, I was so embarrassed. I thought I would die. Yeah, that was embarrassing. I mean, it wasn't a friend that I'm with all the time, but she was a good friend. By some chance, if she ever watches this video, she will remember that moment. We never discussed it again. It was not like something that I wanted to revisit. So I'm going to go all the way around. See, preparation is what takes up most of the time. Getting the product cleaned with alcohol or sanded, whatever it needs, and then putting on the primer. And you know, I think I can do these ones without a measure. Go a whole lot faster. And then when we get to the end, I'll count and see how we're doing. Let's see how I'm doing. Actually, do a little less. Go a little bigger. Well, today is Saturday. And Saturday right now is still college football. And Florida and Alabama play for the SEC championship tonight. So I'll definitely be watching that. And tomorrow on Sunday, I'm really excited because two of my favorite quarterbacks are playing against each other. That's Kansas City Chiefs and the Tampa Buccaneers. So it's Tom Brady and Patrick Mahomes are playing against each other. The last time they played against each other, Patrick won, or the Kansas City won. And I'm honestly, I hate to say it, but I'm pulling for them again. But honestly, I won't really care because Kansas City has only lost one game this year. So I'm almost positive they're going to be going to the Super Bowl. And I think it would be so awesome if Tom Brady, who left the New England Patriots, went to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, which was the worst team in the NFL. Now here I'm going to wait because I'm going to count and see how it's going. I even have to stress that out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. I hope I didn't miss one. 80. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 90. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7, 8, 9. I'll scooch some over a little bit. So that makes an uneven amount. Because on a rectangle, you have an uneven amount to end up the same color. If you're going like black, white, black, white, black, white, black, white, black, white, black, white. On this, I'm going to divide up the 54 and see how many colors I can use for that. I'll do that later. So I'm going to start, now that I've got this gridded, painting these little, I only have to paint the black because the white's already here. So, it won't be so hard. Alright, I gotta get my paint. I'm going to be using lots of colors, but I don't have room for this whole. This is the egg carton, so I just cut it. And I'll use so now this is what I'm going to put my colors in. This is just black. This is one of my most used paints, Martha Stewart. Has great colors. But she's either changed some colors. I can't find some of my old favorites. So I'm gonna go online and see if you can buy her paint online because there's a couple of colors I really love. All right, let's see here. I don't know. So we're gonna start every other one. So yeah. Football. And you know, when football season is finally over, once the Super Bowl gets played, I go into depression. Well, you know what I mean. I don't know what to do with myself. I just love it so much. But it ends. I mean, college football basically is over after the first week of January when the bowl games are done. And I'm kind of ticked at myself because I forgot that I thought I changed my mind last night that I wanted to do these longer, inch long, each one, long and narrow. But guess what? I've already started, so it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. Just have to get the right width brush for whatever you're doing. And this is a 1/2 inch brush. So here we go. We're getting close to the end. see what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do the end and work my way back. I can do 1, 2, so I can do 2 more. Right, so here we go. See, this is what I call fudging. And voila, begins and ends in black, and it's perfect all the way around. That's what I like to see. I went ahead while I was off camera and I put my little dots every inch. It was 45 inches, so that's an odd number. So it gives me beginning and end in black. I'm gonna do the black and white on the bottom, like I said. But I decided to do them an inch instead of a ½ inch. And I have this, it's clear, I don't know if you can see it, but it helps me do right angles really nicely. So I'm gonna go at every one of my little marks and make sure my lines are nice and straight. Even though what I paint is honestly not exactly straight because of the way I do it, but still I like to at least start off with nice and straight marks. But this ruler is great when I'm designing houses, drawing the house plans. I use this a lot. But you have to have nice straight lines if you're going to build a house. Hit an egg carton. And this is, it's got a little lip that it holds it nice and sturdy on this edge. So it makes it really easy. And I can go really fast, or pretty fast. Oh, by the way, I forgot. This morning I did it again. I've got to go get a piece of paper to put over that mirror because I'm sure you noticed you see my reflection upside down, and it's not attractive to see somebody talk upside down. If you pay attention to that, I'm hoping you don't pay attention to that because I can't go redo those videos because I've already done the work. And so anyway, this is what I'm saying. I don't have anybody standing around watching and say, "Ooh, Kayren, you need to put something on that mirror because they can see your reflection." And it's going to be an upside down reflection. And it's not going to look so nice. So I can't fix that. So folks, but I can fix it now. I can fix it now. So I'm going to sign off again. Okay, so I fixed that little problem. You know, I usually mark with X's every other one.
You didn't bring your phone, did you?
No, and I'm filming, but I will say there's Wallace here, so I gotta talk. That was Wallace. He's making breakfast, so I have got to finish this. But I want to finish this before I go up, so this can be dry when I come back down. And I can do whatever I need to do next. I put my phone on Do Not Disturb when I'm filming, and I have a Do Not Disturb on my door, but he didn't notice. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. That's the fun things that happen in these videos, things you don't expect. It really does help to have lines on both sides. It really does help. There's 2 more and it's working out perfectly. Alright, now I can go let this dry. Okie dokie, now we're going to start. I'm going to start with this rim here. This one could possibly be too big, but I want it to get this whole area. Piece of paint in there. Ooh. I don't want to drip it because this is not an acrylic, and it would, I'd have to paint over it with some, if I drip it with it. This paint also doesn't dry as fast as acrylic, so now here there's really no edge, so I'm gonna have to just hope and pray I can get this where I want it. Whatever I paint, this next section will cover over this. So you really shouldn't even bother with it. Because the more I bother with it, the worse it gets. Alright, quit. Alright, let's see. I have a heater, space heater down there that doesn't make any noise, which I use, and it's cold. It's in the 30s and it's blowing hot air into my face. I turned off my big heat in the air conditioner thing that either does heat or air. That makes so much noise that it just makes background noise. When I'm trying to talk, it's not good. And this little space heater does not do that. You know, what I have to do once I get it all done is go back, and I have a lot of touch-up to do. I don't show that part on my videos. If you wonder why sometimes what you see and then the end product is, how did she get there? Well, I had to do some tweaking and some touch-up, maybe even add a few details. You know, when you watch these videos, you can always watch the beginning and fast forward to the end if you don't want to watch the whole process. I'd really like you to see the final pictures when I finally get it done and I photograph it. And that's always at the end of my videos. I'm going to cover it around. Okay, so that has to dry. Let's see if there's any place I need to touch up. otherwise I may have to put a second coat. Alright, did you see? I put some paper there so you can't see my face. See me upside down in that mirror. That was not good. Like I said, but I can't change it. Okay.